Prime Minister is not going to be meeting Trump in the ASEAN summit. He will be attending it virtually. How do you see it? Do you see India-US ties will be facing a lot of trouble till Trump sits at the helm in the United States?
Trump's coming to power has been an inflection point in global geopolitics and, of course, for India-US relations. So, India-US relations the past decade, 2 decades have been characterized by what they call a strategic alignment. That India and the US are on the same boat, and we have essentially a common threat, common adversary, which we face very clearly at home, which is China. China's hegemonic aspirations, China's expansionism, its expansionist activities, China's support for Pakistan, and so much more. So it made sense for India and US to be aligned together. But the past decade or so, India has kind of transformed itself economically and in other domains. And the US now seems to be regarding India as a potential adversary, maybe in a 20-year horizon. See, right now, India is a 4 point something, whatever the number is, $1 trillion economy, right? In the future, when we become a 10 or $15 trillion economy, they expect that India will be a totally different kind of beast, because with size comes strength and different aspirations, different ambitions. So they don't want to see in the future a new challenger rising on the horizon, just like China currently is a challenger, which the US itself aided and abetted in its rise, right? So the US now seems to have changed its policy towards India from a policy of cooperation to a policy of containment. What signs and symptoms do we see of containment? They have effected a regime change, first of all, in Pakistan in the year 2022. The ouster of Imran Khan and the installation of Shehbaz Sharif, who is completely pro-US. And also the US, the way it's aligning with Pakistan right now. Secondly, you had a regime change in Bangladesh in the year 2024. The ouster of Sheikh Hasina, who was very favorably inclined towards subcontinental integration, especially with India. And now you have the installation of Mohammed Yunus, who is very anti-India. So we see all of that. We see also the regime change that happened in Nepal. Okay, so we are seeing India being encircled. We talk about the Chinese string of pearls, but we also have this ring of thorns that is being constructed around us. So the US is now treating India as a future adversary, and even right now the relationship is becoming more adversarial in nature. And Mr. Trump, who we are talking about, he has this proclivity for making all kinds of statements that are designed to pressurize the target. So he'll say that India has committed to doing this. India, Mr. Modi has promised that he will do this, when no such thing has happened. And by doing this, it has a twofold effect. First of all, it dares you, it challenges you to claim that Mr. Trump is lying. And if you do that, he's going to hold it against you. And he's going to be even more, he's going to impose more pressure on you, maybe more trade restrictions, tariffs, whatever. So Mr. Trump keeps on doing this. And if Mr. Modi meets Trump, Mr. Trump is going to make all kinds of claims about what Mr. Modi may or may not have said, and that's going to be a problem for us. So it makes sense for Mr. Modi to not meet Mr. Trump at this point in time. And that's essentially how I see what has happened. That Mr. Modi is most likely not going to be going to the ASEAN summit. He's going to participate virtually, and there's going to be no Trump-Modi meeting. And yeah, I think it makes sense.